All right, fair use disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only. This is your brother Walt Rum. You're back with another lesson, Lord willing, to be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh by Hashem, Waha, Rakakadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, bishops, with great millstone taught me this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 men of the Lord you see on the highways and byways, prophesying in the name and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh. Also in the correct doctrine. I want to send a shalom to the 1/3 men, women, and children that will escape the judgments of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh, by their faith. As you see on the screen, 60-year-old man, it's like, see this 60-year-old man, Rick Chow, has been found not guilty of murder related to the 2023 death of a 14-year-old Cypress Carmack Belton. So this right here, as I'm going to get, it shows you that your life is nothing here in Babylon the Great. And this man has been found guilty. And if you kind of follow the case or know anything about it, you know that this boy was running. And he was accused of stealing $1 water, man. So your life is not even worth $1 water here in Babylon the Great. Which, I mean, these judgments are coming, man. And you're going to see it on another level, man, because these are also the judges of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh on 2/3 of our people, man. So you have to be prepared mentally and spiritually for these things that is coming, man. Because we know Esau is going to get it, and he thinks he's going to get away with it, man. And I don't know if it's an all-white jury or not, but for the most part, you would assume it was. Now check this out.
We, the jury, unanimously find the defendant, Chi Rick Chow, as to the charge of murder, not guilty. Fine number 302, four-person, June the 1st, 2026. Madam Forelady, was this your verdict and the verdict of the entire jury?
Yes, ma'am, it was.
Thank you. Madam Forelady and ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm going to ask you two questions.
Excuse, Your Honor. Madam Forelady, understanding you reached the verdict.
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Will you make the plea available there?
That's the point I want you to see. So that boy was murdered in cold blood, and they unanimously said that they voted for him being acquitted and being found not guilty. Which the so-called white woman, you seen her expression. She was shocked that he was acquitted. She was shocked, and that's pretty much a slam dunk case, man. You don't really need too much in that evidence to show that this man was murdered, man. He was killed by that guy Chow, man. And it's not happened once in Babylon. It's happened several times, man, that these people get away with murdering Jake in the streets. But see, the thing is that they don't understand or know that we are the children of Israel, man. What you're doing is to the children of Israel, man. And see what the thing that happened to the Egyptians is coming to Babylon the Great on another level, man. It's coming on these Edomites on a whole nother level. They don't have a damn clue. They just feel like, well, they deserve it. But they're going to deserve what the judgment the Lord gives to them.
A child that looked like their own, that did nothing wrong. A child that all the witnesses described had fear in his eyes when he left the store. And then he started to run as two grown men chased him down over a football field and shot him dead. This should not happen. This makes us feel as if our children don't matter, and they do. This makes us feel like Cyrus's life did not matter, and it did. What you see tonight is going to be the anger. And what we ask is that anger not turn into anything else but words, to go online, to talk about it, to discuss it, but not to act like what people in their evil minds think that we are. We are certainly better than that. Cyrus was better than that. His family is better than that. It's unfortunate that this was the jury's verdict. We have no choice but to accept it, but we don't disagree. But we don't agree. There is no way that a child who did nothing wrong, who is shot in his back, how that jury can justify that verdict. I've been practicing law for almost 30 years. I've never seen anything like this. I don't understand it. I'm at a loss to explain it to his father, Troy, standing beside me. I'm at a loss to explain it to his mother, who couldn't take it and had to leave. I'm at a loss to explain it to his family, because I too don't understand it. I've talked to the sheriff tonight. We all ask for calm. We all ask that everybody make sure that we celebrate Cyrus's life, that we make sure that his legacy continues like his life did.
Now, they chased him down over a football field away for a bottle of water, $1 bottle of water, which, you know, in these stores, shit, he could write that off, man. There's no need for you to chase this man down a whole football field away to shoot him in his back while he was running. And like I said, this happened several times here in Babylon and Great, man. Hundreds of times, not even, well, I ain't gonna say even hundreds of times. I can't count how many times, man, but it's been more than you can count on one hand, man, or two hands. And it's been pretty much slap on the wrist for anybody that did it, man. So they feel like the killing of a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American person here in Babylon the Great should be justified by any means, man. Like I said, man, the Lord is piling this man's judgment up, man. And he's not going to escape. No matter who thinks that the heathen are going to escape judgment of the Lord, we know that the Lord is going to punish these people for what they did to the children of Israel. No heathen is going to escape the judgment of the Lord, man. Check this out, man.
I was hoping and praying. We're going to take a breather before we address 3 recent incidences. So, let's get into it. Juliana Nzita, 16 years old, went missing April 28th, 2026 in Charlotte, North Carolina, and was found May 8th hanging from a tree on church property. The police have ruled it a suicide. Kayla Huff, 16 years old, went missing May 5th, 2026 in Moberly, Missouri, in what was revealed to be a premeditated kidnapping. She was snatched, dragged into the woods, and then beaten to death with a telescoping baton until she was fatally shot. 6 people have been arrested and charged in connection to a murder. Here are 4 of them identified. And lastly, Marcavius Rumpf, 18 years old, went missing in Eufaula, Alabama, May 6th, 2026, 1 day after Kayla Huff. After a very brief search with little help from the police, Marcavius's family found him off White Oak Church Road, body mutilated, dismembered, and burned to a crisp. The police are actively investigating. And 2 more mentions that I completely forgot about that happened in 2025. That is Kadir and Nazir Lewis, twins, 19 years old, went missing in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and found atop Bell Mountain with gunshot wounds. Ruled a suicide. And like Marcavius Rumpf, they had also recently graduated and had their entire life ahead of them with plans for higher education. This marks 15 since 2025, by the way. 15 black bodies in a year and a half and still counting, either through a premeditated brutal murder or a swift suicide ruling. I don't think I have to remind y'all, especially black people, what my suggestion already was, because if you watched my 3rd and final video on Chud the Builder and the story that followed along with it, then you should already understand, right? But just for good measure, I think it's more than abundantly clear that people are getting way too comfortable. And that's just the bottom line about it, right? And so it's very clear to me that this country, especially the news media, because of course, no one has covered this whatsoever. 3 children within a month, right? No, not a single news media has covered this shit. But they were willing and they did not waste time to cover the fact that a white man nearly killed a black person after live streaming so much harassment, right? And that's what finally got their attention. So again, I just recommend everybody, go ahead and get that license. Head and get that license to conceal carry.
And we know that your sword is not going to save you. And these are the judgments of the Lord, man. And this is what is going to be hard to stomach in the times we're coming into, in the time of Jacob's trouble. Because a lot of Jakes are going to be put to death in harsh ways, man. That you're gonna look at you and be like, damn, how the hell this happened and he got away with it? This is just showing you that we're entering into Jacob's trouble. Now, all hell is about to break loose, man. And you're going to see Jakes being put to death all over Babylon the Great, man. Because we know that the Lord is judging them. And this is what you have. This is like a trigger warning, man, to prepare your spirit for what is coming. Because it's going to be more death that can be counted, man. Not only Jake, man, Esau as well, but the Lord only cares about the Israelites. When the judgment is coming on 2/3 of our people, man, that's what we've been warning you from the starting with the apostles and elders, a great millstone on down. We're coming into those times, man. You're gonna want to do what he just said, man. You want to get out there. You're gonna want to fight and all this, but we gotta understand, man. This is the Lord's judgment, man, and the Lord is gonna preserve His elect. Now, check this out, man. You're gonna be like, God, how in the hell can that happen? But we're dealing with the devil, man. There's no little red man under the earth. It's the red man on the earth.
Officers put him in the back of the.
And I'm going to read this right here. It says, man fatally shoots himself while cuffed in back of police car. Now, how in the hell can that happen? Handcuffed behind in the back of a police car and shot himself in the head. That's physically impossible, man.
Officers put him in the back of the vehicle, and at some point shortly thereafter, he shot himself in the head. So he was still cuffed. Don't know how that happened. Started out on the south side with a suspect in the vehicle that whose tags did not match the vehicle. It worked its way all the way up here with the assistance of Eagle. We were able to track the vehicle, and then once the suspect pulled in the lot here, we got out of the car, ran a little ways, and caught him pretty quickly. Officers put him in the back of the vehicle, and at some point shortly thereafter, he shot himself in the head.
Was the person cuffed in the front and the back?
Cuffed in the back.
Cuffed in the back?
Yeah.
Okay. And then was this his own gun?
It was his own gun. Don't ask me where it was or how we got to it. I don't know yet. We'll have to look at the body cam and the camera in the back of the vehicle.
Were there witnesses and have people seen anything?
No, nobody heard the gunshot. He was put in the back of the car. The officers were talking among themselves, and then the back of the vehicle, it was shot.
Now, he didn't believe what he just said when he said it, man, because that don't make any damn sense. How can somebody be handcuffed in the back of a police car, handcuffed in the back of a police car, grab his own gun, and then shoot himself in the head? That makes no sense, man. Now, those videos is in the police car, and that's gonna be all erased. The back of the police car camera, and then the police officer that handcuffed him and all that is going to be erased. Come on, man, because you got to understand, if you getting pulled over by the police, they're gonna search you. They're gonna pat you down. You're not just gonna be able to get in the back of a car with your hand behind your back, and then not only that, they'll grab a gun. What was in your pocket, in your back of your waist? How you gonna turn the gun and lift it up and shoot yourself in the head? Now, these are the stories you're gonna hear, man. That was just that alone that's just stupid to even say. I wouldn't even repeat it, that, man, because that makes absolutely no sense. But these are the stories you're gonna hear, man. He shot himself in the head while he was running away. This is what you're gonna hear. And like I said, you're gonna have to be prepared for this, man, because this is gonna be happening on another level, man. That's why we're praying to the Lord that we have mercy on His elect, man. Lord, we'll be a part of that number, man. This is Joel 3 and verse 19. It says in King James, I'm gonna hit them in 3 versions. It says, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be sluggish. And Edom shall be desolate, a desolate wilderness. Salaki, let me slow down. For the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. So what happened to Egypt? It was desolate, man. Same thing's gonna happen to Edom. He's not gonna get away with putting his hands on the children of Israel, man. This is no way he's gonna get out of it. The Lord is not gonna let him get out of that, man. NLT, it says, but Egypt will become a wasteland, and Edom will become a wilderness. This is spoken. This is written. Joel wrote this, man. It's all through the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. This is going to come to pass, man, because they attacked the people of Judah and killed innocent people in their land. So what they did to us in their land, they're going to be judged by. This is the reason why the Lord is going to sweep this place with the beast of destruction. It's going to be a wasteland, man. Never to be inhabited again. For what they did to the children of Israel. Good News Translation, it says, Egypt will become a desert and Edom a ruined waste because they attacked the land of Judah and killed its innocent people. So what they did to the children of Israel, they're going to get paid back for that, man. They're going to get paid back for that, man. And let me hit this real quick while I'm right here. This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 17. Also, Edom, let me slow down. I'm speeding up, kind of excited about this, man, because it kind of gets you fired up when you see somebody getting put to death. That boy's innocent, man. He didn't steal no water. He was running away, over 100 a football field away from it. They chased him down, and just to say he have a bottle of water, and put him to death and shot him in the back. And not only that, you could have shot in the air, man. The boy was 14 years old. You know he'd have been scared. But this is the hand of the Lord, man. And like I said, you got to get prepared for these judgments that's coming on Jake. Jeremiah 49:17, it says, also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished. See, they're going to be astonished, man, shocked, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. See, these plagues are coming to Esau, man. These judgments of the Lord, man, by those thermonuclear missiles, man. And in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, said Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So Edom is going to be the same. He's going to get the same judgment as Sodom and Gomorrah, man. And that's when the Lord rained down fire from heaven, man. And this is what the Lord, it says, thus said the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell therein. Dwell in it, Salakia. So the Lord is going to judge this place, man. It's going to be uninhabited, and it's going to be unrecognizable, man. And people are going to be shocked at what all the judgment the Lord brought on this place, man. The earth is going to be shocked by the judgment that the Lord brings on Edom, man. Babylon the Great. And this is for the controversy of Zion, man. This is what we're preparing you through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Get ready for what's going to happen to Esau, man. Because we're going to be taken out of here, Lord willing, but 2/3 are going to be judged with Edom, man. And they're going to pull on the heartstrings. They're going to pull on your heartstrings, man, your mind, and think, man, I should help you, you know what I'm saying? Because we are passionate people about our own people. But what's going to happen to Esau, man? Let him do, you know what I'm saying? Don't get emotional, man, and get out there and try to do anything. Let him have it. Because he's going to be desolate, man. He has no clue what's coming to him. This is Ezekiel 35 and verse 3. It says, and say unto it, thus say Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. See, the Lord is against Esau. So you got to understand that the Lord is making him do this on the left-hand side just to judge him. And I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So these Edomites are going to know the hand of the Lord touched them, man, with this judgment. Nobody else did it. Not Putin, not Kim Jong-un. This is the hand of the Lord, man. This is going to be the judgment of the Lord, man. And those angels are going to control those missiles, man. Verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. See, you think that was just back when Esau and Jacob was in the womb and in the ancient world. Now it's talking about now, man. Because we are our forefathers coming back. And they was against each other in the ancient world. And they're against each other now, man. That hatred that Esau had towards Jacob is still in his people now, man. That spirit is in them, man. Verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel. See, what he's doing is shedding the blood of the children of Israel. He has no clue that we are the Israelites, man. The children of Israel. It says, by the force of the sword. See, these weapons, man, that he has, man. In the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity had an end. And the time of our iniquity has an end now, man, because we're at the end of this man's kingdom. It says, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. See, the Lord is preparing Esau unto blood, man. Now they happy, they getting over, you know what I'm saying? They cheering. You used to go on X and you'll see the racist posts. His parents should have took guided him in the right direction. They should have did this, they should have did that. That boy's innocent. But they getting over, man. They feel like they won, man. And see, if the hatred is being displayed against the children of Israel, it's going to be displayed against them, man. Verse 60 says, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So everywhere he go, it's going to be blood pursuing him, man, especially in the kingdom of heaven, man. Judgment, the blood is going to pursue him here now, but in the kingdom of heaven, he's not going to have a day of rest, only on the Sabbath, man, in the holy days. That's the only time he's going to have rest. But from then on, everyone is going to be at his neck until that 1,000 years is up, man. He would never have peace. He would never go to sleep and have a good night's sleep, man. Because every day he's going to think that his life can be taken from him. That fear of dying is always going to be with him. That fear of the Lord punishing him is always going to be with him, man. The Israelites punishing him, it's always going to be with him, man. He will never escape that. Verse 7, it says, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men. In thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. So the Lord is going to destroy Esau, man. This is what his armies are being prepared for, the slaughter of the Edomites, man. I will make thee perpetual desolation. So he's never going to rise again, man. He's never going to possess any cities. He's never going to be in rulership ever again. He's going to be always desolate, man. Not owning, not possessing, not doing anything that he wants to do, man. He's always going to be ruled over until his 1,000 years is up. And thy city shall not return. See, his cities are not going to return. Babylon the Great is not going to return, man. It's going to be perpetual waste. It ain't going to be no Texas and Florida and New York. That's all going to be gone, man. It's going to be perpetual waste, man, forever, never to be inhabited again. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So you're going to know that this is the Lord, man. This is the hand of the Lord doing this to Esau, man. And Esau deserves it, man. For his violence against our brother Jacob, shame is going to cover you, man. Roughly paraphrasing that. I'm going to get that too. Lord willing. This is Psalms. There's Obadiah 1 and 10, I quoted. But this is Psalms 109 and verse 16. It says, because that he remembered not to show mercy. See, he never showed mercy, man. But persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the brokenhearted, the broken in heart. As he loved cursing, so let it come unto him. So he loved to curse people. So now let it come unto him. As he delighted in not in blessing, so let it be far from him. So he did not delight in blessing people. So it's not going to come to him, man. He's not going to receive any mercy. He says, so let it be far from him. As he clothed himself with cursing, like as with a garment, like with his garment, so let it come into his bowels like water, and like the oil into his bones. Let it be unto him as the garment which covereth him. So the cursing is going to cover him, man. He's not going to be able to escape the curses, man. Just like we couldn't escape the curses, he's not going to be able to escape the curses, man. They're going to cover him. Everywhere he goes, they're going to know this is an Edomite, man. It says, and for a girdle wherewith he has girdled continually, let this be reward to my adversaries from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and of them that speak evil against my soul. And they've always spoke evil against us, man. Even when they didn't have no reason to. You could be doing good, man. They find a way to show some type of hatred towards you, man. And it's how we know for a fact these are the Edomites, man. This is James 2 and verse 13. It says, "For he shall have judgment without mercy that showed no mercy." See, he showed no mercy. So he's not going to receive any mercy, man. No nation is going to show Esau mercy when he goes down. He's not going to have any allies. Every nation is going to be against him. And you're seeing it happen now, man. All the nations are starting to come against Esau, man. They're showing them. They are shown to be the wicked of the earth, man. And mercy rejoices against judgment, man. So Esau showed no mercy. He's not going to receive any mercy, man. NLT. There will be no mercy for those who have not shown mercy to others. So he didn't show any mercy to others, man. But if you have been merciful, power will be merciful when he judges you. So he's not going to receive any mercy because he wasn't merciful at all to any nation, man. Good News Translation says, "For power will show mercy when he judges the person who has not been merciful." Let me read that again. I butchered it. It says, "For power will not show mercy when he judges the person who has not been merciful, but mercy triumphs over judgment." So he didn't show any mercy. He's not going to receive any mercy. Nobody's going to give him mercy, man. Everyone is going to be at his neck, man. Like I said, you seeing that now, man. The nations are being prepared to come against Babylon the Great, man. Every nation on earth is ready to come against Babylon the Great, man. This is Psalms 10 in verse 1. "Why standest afar off, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua? Why hidest thou thyself in time of trouble? The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor." And see, this is the Esau's pride, man, that he can do whatever he wants to the children of Israel and get away with it, man. "Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined." See, they imagine to keep putting Jake to death. So what this coming on him, he's going to drink of that cup, man. First, he's going to be burnt up and then come back in the kingdom as a slave, man. To be born as a slave, man, until, I just seen the stories that happened to us, man. Our kids was 3 years old working in the fields, man. 3 years old, man. 3 years old. Imagine that, man. 3-year-old walking around working in labor camps. So no one is going to show mercy to Esau when he goes down. It's a wrap. You didn't show mercy, you will not receive mercy. Verse 3, it says, "For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom Yahweh Bashem Yahushua bore. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after power." See, he's not going to seek the Lord. Even though they claim to be a righteous nation and Christian nation, they're not seeking after the Lord, man. Power is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. See, he even puffs up at the ones that have no weapons. We don't have any. We can't come against Esau, man. But you see him going against his own allies in other nations. He'll puff up at them. But he puffing up at Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. That's what you understand. When he comes against the poor, which is the Israelites, he's puffing up against Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Because you're touching the apple of the Lord's eye. 6, it says, "He has said in his heart, I will not be moved." See, he's not going to come. That's what he thinks. I'm not coming out of power. The Lord can't bring me down, to the point that he thinks he's going to fight against the Lord, man. And this goes to show you that, man, this is the man, man. This is the man. It ain't no other nation of people, man. It ain't the Japhites or anything like that. It's the so-called white man, man. Without a shadow of a doubt. Verse 6 again, it says, "He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I will never be in adversity." So he never thinks he's going to come out of power, man. No one is going to bring him down. His mouth is full of cursing. See, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in lurking places in the villages. In the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. So he's sitting in these places, man, knowing that that man is guilty of what he did. It shows you that this man is sitting in secret places, man, in his courthouse. He gets a knowing those, get a group of um I don't believe in the right wing, but he gets a bunch of racists, man. He knows that will acquit this man for what he did because that pure hatred they have against Jake, man. In the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. And we clearly seen that boy was innocent, man. Even if he stole the water, what right do you have to kill somebody over a bottle of damn water, man? That's crazy. His eyes are privily set against the poor. See, his eyes are privily set against the poor. So he's always set to put you to death, man, to harm you in some type of way. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. So this system they have set up is a net, man. It's a trap for Jake, man. You can be arrested and be innocent, and you'll do 20, 30 years, man. Being innocent. Never did a crime they say you did, man. They hold you hold trial for some shit you never did, man. And they'll convict you on a crime you didn't do. Just because they hate you, man. And see, the hatred that they shown towards us, and we went through it. Just imagine when the Lord shows his hatred towards Esau, man. He's not going to be able to stomach the Lord, the Heavenly Father, Son, Yahweh Shai, showing pure hatred to them. And they're not going to receive any mercy, man. This is Psalms 59:12. It says, for the sins of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them even be taken in their pride. For cursing and lying which they speak, consume them in wrath, consume them. That they may not be. Woo. And let them know that power ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth. Salah. So you're going to soon know the Lord is with Jacob and not you. And the Lord is going to consume you with that fire, man. And you Edomites cannot get out of it. That's judgment, man. So I'm going to end it there, Lord. What was that upon? Shalom. Shalom.